Hey guys, welcome back to my channel.
Yeah!
So for today's reading, we're doing conversations your haters are having about you. And just a little quick warning, if you are not interested in these type of readings, please feel free to skip this and go to my other readings. You know, some of us, we don't really care about these topics, but that's fine. That's why I have other selections. We have here three beautiful pals, pal number one, pal number two, and pal number three. Please pause the video if needed. Let's go. So for my viewers that picked pal number one, let's find out what are the conversations that your haters are having about you. And I'm channeling some messages here. You know, something new that I'm doing. And the first word that I got was a joke. Joker. Um You could have a hater in disguise, I heard, that throws shots through jokes. Like, oh, I'm just joking. Or your hair looks crazy. I'm just joking. It looks cute. I also heard embezzlement. I don't even know if that's the word. Embezzlement. Embezzle. Embezzled. I also got settlement. Okay. I don't know if this is the settlement between an inheritance, a settlement between a divorce. I have here reliable. So these words can have some sort of connection to who you are or the conversations that your haters are having. Something about reliable, something is very reliable in your life, whether it's like a car, a person, a lover. It is very reliable. We have here charm. You could be a charm. You could like Lucky Charms. You could feel lucky. I also got contagious. Um, you got a hater here. It could be talking about STDs. I never understood how a disease um can make people feel so bad about themselves. And I say that because you guys know the stigmas behind STDs is that, you know, you're dirty if you get it. But like that's not always the case. And I'm gonna be real quick with that because you get in bed with somebody, you don't know what they're doing. You don't know if they have a double life. You just don't know. So you might be all faithful and whatever, and then boom. You get what I mean? So I don't understand that, but there could be some stigmas about a STD maybe revolving around you or someone you know. That's a conversation also. I also heard stupid in love. So I don't know. Maybe you're stupid in love. Maybe people don't understand why you are so in love. I'm just saying, guys, if everybody around you is single and miserable, you can't take advice. You know what I mean? You can't take advice from people that are not in the same relationship situations that you will want to be in. Or, you know, whatever. I mean, of course, listen to what they got to say, but because not every single person is single because, you know, because it's their problem. No, sometimes they're just waiting for the right person. But why am I going all around? Let's get to the point. What are the conversations that my pal number one's exes? Oh my god, ex! You have an ex that's a hater? Oh my god! You have an ex that's a hater. That's what's coming in here in the reading. Quick, quick, quick. Um, they might not like your new lover. They might not like that you found love so quickly. Let's see here. I'm gonna pick three cards first. Conversations that my pal number one's haters are having about them. Conversations my pal number one's haters are having about them. Conversations my pal number one's haters are having about them. Today I think I chose pal 3. I'm pretty sure I didn't choose pal 1. Um just cuz I don't know. Oh, we have here the strength. We have the 2 of cups and we have the high priestess. Okay, so you know, your haters, they can clap for you. These are haters that are gonna clap for you. These are I'm not gonna lie, this is gonna sound very crazy. My mom was just saying something like that yesterday, but pile number one, the vibe that I'm getting with you is that these are the type of haters that are the good ones. And it's like, Jaylene, how can a hater be a good one? Okay, the thing is with these haters, these are the type of haters that are going to help you. You get what I mean? You get what I mean? For example, your best friend is not going to be quick to tell you that you're fat or that you have, I don't know, a mustache. Your friend is not going to tell you that. Your hater is going to be like, you're a big, you know what I mean? You are this, and you're like, thank you. Now I could work on that. Oh my God, you have a mustache. Like, when are you going to get rid of that? Like, hello? Thank you. Let me go get rid of my mustache. So these are the type of haters that are always going to help you become a better version of yourself. You see, a friend is not going to judge the hurtful things, but a hater will. A hater will let you know that your outfit is last season and that your pores are open. Okay, a hater is going to let you know, it's going to have, they're going to have you on your tippy toes, ready to get on to the next, how can I get better? So this is the type of hater like that. Honestly, your haters are giving you your flowers. So these are the type of conversation that your haters are having. They're giving you your flowers, pal number one. You could have had haters from back in the day, baby. Still catching up with you. So the first card that obviously I got was the High Priestess. So the conversation your haters are having is that you've collected your knowledge from over the years on people, how's that called? Psychology on people. You have already studied, went through situations, went through things, collected data. You are a genius when it comes to meeting people and human psychology. You're a genius. Why? Because people just look up to you. And you don't make stupid decisions. Now, this is where the word stupid was coming in. You're someone that learns from your mistakes pretty fast. Okay? Someone that can move on from people very quickly. Don't really need to think about it. I don't know. Pal number one, you just seem very smart. Like, I feel like if I have a conversation with you and you ask me for some advice, I feel like 9 times out of 10, you are definitely going to take my advice, or you're going to go in the route that you're supposed to go without, putting your feelings on the line and time with that person. You're very logical. And that is something that is very admirable because people just know that you're not ever going to be in the gutter. You're so smart that people know that you're not going to be easily fooled by lovers, by friends, by people. It's giving lion. It's giving like a master. It's giving, again, a genius, right? So basically, your haters are saying that you're not dumb, like that you're not stupid, you're not dumb, and that they can't just try to communicate or reach out with you because you're gonna know exactly what they're plotting. This is the pal that your haters won't. This is the pal that your haters haven't messed with you in years. In years, I don't even think you had a hater DM you. I don't even think you've had a hater text you. Nothing. Um, like very smart, just calculated, not slow. Reminds me of the time where I don't want to make it about myself, but I always do sometimes. But when I had this friend that really wasn't my friend, was like a friend of me for so many years. Long story short, now I'm 24, expecting, and all of a sudden, I have a follow, and I was like in my head, like, hell no, I don't give a damn. I don't give a rat's ass how long I know you for. I don't even care. We're not cool. Anyways, sending love to that person though, because of course we're not cool with them. We send them love. Um, we have here the strength. Like these are empowering cards, pile number one. Like what can I say? High priestess, the strength. Again, they're talking about how you're very admirable, how you are just like up to part when it comes to everything in your life. You know what it is? It's like sometimes, people might meet us, whatever, and they might think that we're the same person, or like we haven't learned our lessons, or we are like the same type of person, or whatever, whatever. I've spoken to people now, 2025, that still think that I'm the same way as I was in 2011. When I was 11 years old, like you think I still am the same way that I was when I was 11 years old. So when I tell you that people think you never change, I'm serious. People will literally see you and think you're the same person. The strength. It's like you've built so much strength over the years. People have seen you turn things into gold. People have seen you turn people into trash. You know what I mean? Like you have empowered yourself over the years. And that's the type of conversation that your haters are having, that they're very like they can't believe who you are now. I really feel like your haters are not even hating. I mean, they do hate on you, but in this conversation, I don't feel like they're hating as much because there's not really much to hate on. When you're most likely to compete with a person that you know is on the same level as you. But when someone is on a different level as you, it's really hard for you to put yourself in a position to compete with them. And that's the position that you're in, pile number one. I think you're so far along in your journey. Of course, you're probably not where you want to be, but you've so passed your haters. You passed them completely. Mentally, emotionally, physically, everything. We have here the Two of Cups. Okay, so again, charm, it keeps coming up. The conversations that your haters are having is that you're actually a cool person, and they wish that you guys would have met at a different part in your life. Like, for example, like you've never like looked back in your past and you're like, wow, that person was actually cool, but just wrong time. Wrong time for me, wrong time for them. That's what your haters are saying. It's like, oh, we've met pal number one and it was the wrong time. Things happened. And I feel like if we would have met now, things would have been better. So there's a lot of kissing ASS here when it comes to you. That's why I feel like you guys are like Instagram famous or something, or like really pretty, or like you got something to back you up. Whether it's like a lovely family, cute kids, it's just something about your life that has just passed along. Like the boat has ship. No, the ship has sailed. That's what I mean. Just out of the world, like out of the state, out of the county, the town. These haters are also talking about your relationship. Again, some of you guys could be married, or you could be in a soulmate relationship. Don't at me with the whole soulmate twin flame thing. Hey, my specialty is not love, because it's just not something I really like to talk about. Love is such a double-edged sword. There's so much to it. Um, I feel like people that focus on love, like those content creators that focus on love, very strong. Cause not everybody's love story is the same. That's what I feel like. But what was I gonna say? You could have some of your haters concerned, and you're probably like, Jaylene, concerned about what? Um, they're concerned about how you view them and how what play. No, not what play, but like what part do they play in your life? Your haters could also be saying that they feel like you're stalking them, like you're looking for them, like you're watching them. But that's only to make themselves feel better. Yo, these haters have pages. They have pages that just to watch you, just to watch you. Oh my god. Your haters are saying how you've just become like someone that they've never met. Someone I even heard scary. I don't know where that's coming from. But pile number one, your haters are having conversations about your shadow side and maybe the way that you act when things don't go your way, or how you used to act when that used to happen. So we could be having conversations about the past as well. That's what your haters are having. I heard conversations about like a school and maybe where you guys used to see these haters, or in your old town, whatever you used to see these haters, they're talking about that time when you used to see them and how you used to act. Now let's get more clarifying cards to clarify the cards that I had just picked. So let's see. Conversations my pals haters are having about them. And I feel very tired. I feel very tired. I just feel like this is your energy almost with these haters. It's like you're tired. I feel like you don't even know who they are. You probably just moved on. You're like, who cares about them at this point? We have here the Eight of Pentacles. So yeah, your haters are having conversations about your money, about your job, about your business, conversations about the things that you own, the things that you have. I really feel like your haters are not coming for you, but they are competing with you. And it's like you can't compete where you don't compare, and that's the situation here. But I feel like your haters are just so like narcissistically confident that they think that they could just do the same things you're doing. We have here the Page of Pentacles again. Like, you're barely like even giving attention or energy to people like this. Because misery loves company. Like, you really want to shit on your haters, pile number one, people from your job, whatever. Because, oh my god, let's not talk about me. Almost like every job I had like a freaking hater, a freaking weirdo, or a group of weirdos all the time. Um, but now I work from home, so don't really. But when I was training for that job, guess what? When you got to train in person, I had like oh my god, a couple weirdos just trying to bother me. And let me tell you something, guys. When I go into places, I'm like so quiet. Like, I'm just so quiet. And I know how to like get into conversations with people. Like, I don't be like in the corner, like the little sheltered person. No, no, no. I get into the action. I speak and everything. But I keep a lot of things private. And it's just like people just want to find out all the time. Anyways, that's not my. That's. I'm just telling you guys a little background story. But it's just like that. Like it's giving talk to the hand. I don't care. And I feel like this is why your haters have conversations on you, because it's almost like your energy is so enticing that they want to. I heard your haters are not immature. They're not. They're not immature. They could give you your flowers, but they're gonna still be your hater. We have here Page of Pentacles. We have here Eight of Swords. They're calling you a weak at big. They're calling you weak. Why? Because you won't contact them again. These haters are reminding me of the type of haters. This is the thing. Yeah, I blew up your car last year. Yeah, I said some hurtful things about you in middle school. Yeah, I told everybody in high school that you had roaches in your house. Yeah, I did that. Yeah, I did this 5, 6 years ago. But now it's 2025, and I want to be your friend. Let me in. Oh no, you are a grudge holding effing bitch fu. You're whack. You know what I mean? Like, people feel sometimes, and I'm not joking when I say this, like, everything I say is fact sometimes. Because some topics are a double-edged sword, whatever. But 9 times out of 10, oh my god, I even forgot what I was saying. That's how juicy it was. Um, just give me a second, guys. I'm gonna remember what I said. Oh, so yeah, the people that do things like that, they really, really expect you to just forget about everything they did just because you know them for a long time. So because I know you since I was 9 years old, I should forgive you for all the things that you've done to me in the past. Like, I should just forget it. I just forgive and let go because I know you for a long time. And okay, pal number one, forgiveness is key. I understand that. Hello, I preach it. But forgiving and allowing are two different things. You know what I mean? So at that point, you won't allow that person back into your life. Doesn't mean that you didn't forgive them, but in these haters' minds, you still have them in the back of your head because you won't talk to them. Um, you have a hater here that is very spiteful because you won't talk to them. And they did something that exposed something online. You have a hater that exposed something about you online, whether it was like a Facebook post, a subliminal, something that they didn't tag you in, what they spoke about you in. And they're always trying to figure out, what did you think about that? Like, this person could be getting readings. I'm not gonna lie, some of your haters could be witches. And they could be haters as well. Um, Witches beefing with each other. Yeah, a lot of magic in the air. Um, um, the strongest energy may win. Oh no, baby. That's the worst thing. Oh my god. When I be beefing with my witchy friends, baby, I gotta shower with extra salt. Why? Because they'll, for example, I have a friend, well, I don't, listen, I don't even know what we is at this point, but I swear to God that when we're not talking, or we talk or we don't talk sometimes, um, I could feel them calling me. And I already know what they be doing. But, that's the problem. If you want to go against another witch, you're going to have to understand that your energy is going to be tested. The forces will be tested. Oh my god, that's so funny. Anyways, so out of topic. Ugh, pile number one. Um, I feel like your haters are trying to battle with you energetically. They're trying to battle you energetically. If they can't battle you in real life, they're gonna try to battle you in energy. Um, so maybe take that shower with salt and you're good to go. You don't have to do too much. Um, so yeah. But yeah, some people don't really believe that sometimes people can energetically attack you and whatever. You know, for the example with my friend, no, she's not attacking me, but I know that when we're not talking, she's calling me energetically. I could feel it. Um, but that's the thing. Your haters could also be talking about how you're way much more powerful than them. They've tried spells, they've tried this, they tried that. Nothing gets you, nothing touches you. Why? Pile number one, you are definitely a witch. And if you're not with a misuse of power, okay? If you're not. But I'm just saying, if you get into the craft, if you get into the craft, you will see it, okay? People think that they have to do so much things to get into the craft. If you're an aspiring witch tarot reader, my biggest advice is just do it. Just do it and believe it because that's the power. The belief. See, you can't make a powerful spell if your intention, your belief, your energy is not powerful enough. Okay? Now, what else am I getting here for the conversation that your haters are having? So, with the Eight of Swords, they think you're still stuck in the past. That's what they're saying. You're stuck in the past. You're still mad. You're like hating. You're hating them. Um, every time, listen, this card right here, the Eight of Swords, I want to just throw it. I just want to like just flick it and throw it. I don't know why right now. Please let me know, why do I feel like throwing this card? So your haters are talking about how this is a very weird energy, pile number one, because okay, so this hater is giving you your flowers, but there's another hater. You got about like four haters. I'm gonna say that. You got about four haters. Maybe two are giving you flowers, but then two are mad because they feel like you not going up against them or you not going tit for tat. It's basically you give up. You not worried about them. This is the thing. It's like everyone thinks that every pile number one thinks that everyone loves them. But little do they know that we are always putting negative comments on their things. We're doing this, we're doing that. Or we don't like them. Oh! That's the weird energy. Pile number one. Pile, pile number one, you have a hater right now. In your face. That's what the card is trying to tell me. You have a hater right now in your face. And they could be saying jokes. And another thing is, if you tell them about something about yourself, they switch it back on them right away. Oh, I had such a hard time doing this. Oh, I didn't. I did it amazingly. Those type of people that you go tell them, oh my god, my favorite uncle just died. Oh my god. And they'd be like, well, nobody in my family has died because I don't have any family members. Or, wow, that's insane. Let's go to the club tonight. I don't know. Whatever. They just turn down whatever you have to say. That was a very weird example. And the fact that I didn't even have a comeback for that one. That's so fucking funny. Like, I literally make myself laugh. That's so funny. Um, I heard cord cutting. Somebody probably did a cord cutting spell here. Maybe you cord cutted your haters. That's a good spell to do. I'm not lying. For real. If you feel like there's somebody like a bug in your life that's just always bothering and bothering, buy a black candle and cord cut the hell out of them. How about that? Um, so Eight of Swords, you have a hater in your life right now, and that's having conversations about you, and this is why the energy is just so confusing. Um, this hater could be a coworker, and not her cousin, double C's, coworker or cousin, and guys, watch your back, cause this hater, they're running your mouth, they're running your name in their mouth, okay, and it's things about your business, about your relationship. And yeah, this is the hater that's competing. This is the hater that's competing. So if you get mixed signals about someone, keep your mouth closed when it comes to your business. Talk about the weather. If you need to talk about something to get, like, just to get the topic off your life, off of you, do it. 100%. Because this person is running with your business. Now, any last messages on the conversations my Polymer Ones haters are having? Just one more card before we finish. The Star. I mean, listen. If I was your hater, I would have to admit that you look good. You a good look. Um, you're popping. Things go well for you. And even if where you're at now is due to magic or due to a husband or wife or whatever, there's no need to be ashamed about that. There's no need to be ashamed of anything, any decision that you make in your life. Because at the end of the day, shouldn't it be embarrassing that you're embarrassed about your own self? That's embarrassing. Feeling embarrassed, caring about what other people think. Polymer One, these conversations that your haters are having, it's nothing other than chit chatter that does not matter. Why? Because the one thing that they do want, they don't have it, which is your energy. So regardless of them putting the foot up while you walk by them, throw the rock, hide the hand, that's just where they're gonna land. Don't mind me rhyming. You know, future rapper, and I'm playing. Um, oh, the Two of Cups fell in my coffee. What does that tell you right there? Oh my God. Be careful with this hater. You have a friend that's a hater right now, pal number one. And listen, and I'm checking on it. Scorpio, Aries, Libra, Gemini. That's all for today. Thank you so much for clicking on this reading. Bye, guys. So for the viewers that picked pile number 2, let's find out conversations that your haters are having. And I channeled some messages here before picking a card, whatever. First we have macchiato. I don't know, maybe some of you guys prefer that type of coffee, macchiato. I also heard lentils. Then I also heard the word gossip in Spanish, which is chisme. Then I heard annoying, immature, Jamaica, living proof, living in, Jackson, Mississippi. Then I got tourist, and I got makeup. Now, some of those words can resonate with you. Some of those words can connect you to an idea of who the haters are. Okay, so watch out for the little things that you hear in this reading. Okay, I've really heard your haters are annoying. Your haters are the most annoying creatures to be around. You're like living proof of their hate. That's why I got living proof. They could be very immature as well. Or like picking fights out of nowhere. Or like picking things to get mad at you for. You have someone in your life that constantly gets mad over things. Like, as small as in you went to the bathroom without them. You need to be very careful with that person in your life, pal, too, that I'm getting this energy of, that they feel offended for everything you do. You have to be very careful for this. You got to be very careful about this individual, because this person is out to get you. Like, this person is out to find the most unforgivable thing about you right now. So be very careful. It's like someone trying to put a mouse trap on you, okay? And you've seen it coming before, and you probably have excuses for it, or their family, or it was a lack of communication. Oh, that's just who they are. Let me tell you something. You can never have me around a that's the way they are type of person. That's the way they are with you. How about that? That's the way that they are with you. In this club, to get in, you have to respect me. I don't care who you are. I don't care how you act. I don't care what other people around you are used to you doing. Okay? That's the type of energy that I'm getting right now. I'm not. You have a hater that's crazy. Your haters turn stalkerish. Your haters are weird. Oh my God. Now, I'm going to try to get into the specifics of the conversations that are being had about you. I already heard rude. Your haters are talking about how you're rude sometimes. You could be rude. We're going to use... I'm going to use the light seers right now. I was using the witch, the modern witch. I'm going to use light seers. The old reliable way of getting into these haters' conversations. Let's find out. Conversations my pal number two's haters are having. Conversations my pal number two haters are having. Conversations my pal number two haters are having. Picking 3 cards. They're saying that you're being very, very closed off, very distant. You could be someone right now that you're not. You could be in a moment in your life right now where you're like, I'm not going to be nowhere that I'm not respected. I'm not going to be nowhere where I don't like someone. I'm not going to be nowhere where I feel weird. I'm not going to be nowhere just because it's family, just because I feel like I have to, because I do this, because I do that. I'm not going to lie, pal number 2, as a former ex, sometimes do it, people pleaser. I always caught myself in those situations where I felt like I had to be in places. I had to. Maybe because of my relationship, because of something, because of my family, but I realized that you don't have to be anywhere you don't want to be. That's free will. That's free will. People blowing up your phone to go somewhere, people forcing you to go somewhere. It's all like challenges from the universe to see how, if you're going to stay in your boundary, if you're going to follow your boundary, if you're going to go through it, what you promise yourself in your head. Like, for example, when I tell myself, listen, today I'm going to stay home. 2 hours later, I have people calling me. Hey, are you coming out today? Are you doing this? Are you doing that? Are you coming out? Are you doing... And I look at it as tests. It's God saying, hey, you just said that you were going to stay home. Now let's see if you're going to go out. Let's say I decide to stay home. I follow my boundary. I feel good. Now, let's say I went. Now, I find out why my body told me that I had to stay home. Then I find reasons as to why I should have stayed home. Then, I feel bad about myself because I didn't follow through with what I knew I had to do. Right? So, you're in that energy. They're having conversations about how you're not coming around anymore. The Hermit. You are spending time alone, spending time thinking about your own things. Your haters right now are wondering what did they do for you to catch on to what they did. So right now they're having conversations on, you know, who did what now. You know what I mean? I'm seeing like a group setting. Somebody here could come from a very toxic family or even be around very toxic family members or other people. So toxic to the point if you like isolate a little bit, they'll start asking between them, "Hey, did anybody do something to them? Like what happened to them? Did they say anything? Like who bothered them? Who did this to them?" Like for you to go around the people around you and ask who did what to who, it's just so sickening. It's like you're used to seeing people fall out. You're used to seeing people not coming around anymore for bad reasons, right? Let me tell you something. When I have a good relationship with somebody or a good friendship, it's just a good vibe. I never question their persona due to distance. I never do that. You know why? Because we all go through things. You know, life is life, right? Everyone has a different platter. Now, now these haters, they're talking about the ways that they've done you wrong. They're talking about the ways that they've done you wrong. They're talking about the ways you done them wrong because of course this is a tit for tat. Of course you're not the only one that gets a free pass here, right? Your haters are having conversations about the things that all the things that have happened to you and why you're acting the way that you're acting now. I'm pretty sure I'm so sorry, but I'm pretty sure your haters were the people closest to you or around you the closest. And almost like for some reason like you have to constantly see these people or you constantly have to work around them, live around them. I feel like somebody put their foot down. With the hermit, you definitely put your foot down on someone here that was hating bad. There's a lot of there's not a lot of like conversations being had in this group. It's a lot of questions. It's a lot of questions that are coming in about you guys. Your haters are asking, why are you not coming around? What is it that anybody has done to you? Let's analyze the past. If anything happened in the past, let's find out. Let's get more energy. Let's get more cards because this is not very clear for me right now. Let's see. Conversations my pile number two's haters are having about them. Conversations my pile number two is having about them. Oh my god, I don't like your haters. I really don't like your haters. I really don't. Um, your haters are talking about how you're in a different path now, like you're in a different route, like you're now elevating, you're now moving. You probably just got a new car or like thinking about purchasing a new car, a new home. Your haters could be talking about that, but your haters are actually talking about how you made your way out of there. How you're in a different path, you're in a different mode, way. You're just like not on that route, right? We have here the pages. No, we have here the Five of Wands after that. Your haters are talking about how you're not interested in fighting with them anymore. I keep seeing a group of people that just likes to fight with each other or argue or talk shit behind each other's back. Whether it's like a work environment or like family, whatever, or your friends, your cousins. Just like a bunch of people that like just to fight with each other. And what they're saying is that you're no longer fighting. That they did this, they did that to you, they said this, and you didn't even say anything. You didn't even try to clap back. You haven't even said anything to them about it. It's like you're letting people run with their issues. You're letting people run with their issues. You're letting people run with their problems. And this is why they're having conversations about you because your focus is not them anymore. Your focus is not on how to, for example, your focus is not on how can I make them like me? How can I make them respect me? How can I make them accept me? No, your life now revolves around how can I bring peace into my life? How can I make myself feel good? How can I raise my vibration? How can I find people that resonate with me? So your life no longer revolves around you being liked by them. Your life revolves now about where you are accepted, what you like, and what you want to do. But it no longer is surrounded by the ideas that these people have about you or these haters. Okay? Your haters are weird and annoying. They really are. They're weird and annoying. But let me tell you something. I realized that I matured when I would hear people talk about me or say things about me that were clearly not true, and me not ever confronting them again. Thank you for letting me know who you are. Thank you for letting me know that this is how you treat people that respect you and show you love. Thank you. Now I can move my energy and attract what I am. But the moment I stop and give you energy, I'm letting the universe know this is exactly what I want. This is exactly what I like. This is exactly what I deserve. You're no longer partaking into their BS, and that's what they're having conversations about. You're just focused on something else, and it ain't them. Oh, why are they not coming around anymore? What's going on? Did somebody get them mad? Da 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 da. You're making your haters feel bad. They're having conversations about how they feel bad. I don't know why I heard Terminator, but something here terminated. You broke something off energetically, and these people are catching on to it, or this person is catching on to this disconnect. You know when, people do you wrong, whatever, and you forgive and forget, whatever, and you guys are cool again, whatever. It's giving the situation where things were done again and again and again, and you just let it go, let it go, let it go, forget, 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 forget. And then just one moment, something barely happened. Something like didn't really happen, but it barely happened, but it was there. Like, and that was just it for you. That was like the last drop on the cup for you, right? And it's like, you know what I mean? Like those couples that the boyfriend does mad, mean, or stupid things to the girlfriend, and then the girlfriend, never leaves. And then one day they do something super small or just stupid, and the girlfriend leaves. That's the type of energy that I'm getting here. You just up and took your energy elsewhere, and nothing really happened. And this is a conversation that these people are having because they're trying to wonder why did you make an exit energetically? What happened again? What happened again? And they don't have an answer to that. Now, let's see any last messages on the conversations that my Polymer 2 people are having. Your haters are just talking about your distance. That's it. Because your haters are fresh haters. Like, these are haters that are current around you. Three of Swords. Yeah, your haters feel like they upset you. They made you feel upset about something. But I feel like it's just like everything that maybe these people or these haters did, just like, it felt like a big block on your, like a, like a building block. like on your back, like a big sack on your back of hurt, pain, embarrassment, and disrespect. So yeah, these haters are having conversations on how they feel like they hurt you really badly. And this is the reason why you're making them feel irrelevant. These haters are weird and dumb. It's just like if you were a smarter hater, you wouldn't you would be so upfront about your hate. You know what I mean? You can't pretend to care for someone and then always trying to look the faults in their action or always trying to make them look like the bad guy. You're literally a hater for that. So people, your haters, the thing is with your haters, pal, too, they really can't talk anything about you because you don't do anything to others. So they have to constantly make you look like the bad guy in certain situations. Like small things. And you guys know that. If you guys been through like gang stalking and like really toxic people, you know and I know that even the smallest things can turn into like the biggest issue. Okay, as small as, oh my God, they didn't pass me a napkin. They must hate me. Oh my God, they're such a bad person. Look, I asked them for a napkin. They didn't even give me. Whole time you didn't even hear them. You know what I mean? It's like the most smallest minuscule things just turn into these big dramatic situations. And I feel like you're like, enough is enough. Like it's time for me to put myself around more mature people. So your haters are figuring out reasons about why you're not coming around anymore. Regardless of who these haters are, they're just calculating every little thing and trying to get to the bottom of why you're not coming around. Like assuming the craziest things, pal, too. So, listen, I don't know where these people stand in your life or these haters, but all I'm saying is protect your peace. Don't feel obligated to be around F-ass people. Do your thing and do it well and do it surrounding yourself by love. Okay? And if you're the only one that's showing yourself love, that's more than enough. Okay? Don't feel like you need a crowd. A crowd of what? Crabs? But yeah, these haters, they just want you there. And their power and their reign and their control. And I feel like you're shitting on them. Why? Because you're not easily tamed. You're not easily controlled. You know what I've realized in these toxic freaking groups all the time, friendships, whatever groups, someone always has a bully in the family, in the group. Like either that person bullies this person, but this person bullies that person, but then that person is not scared of this person. And it's like, in a way, they're all controlled by someone in that group, even if it's the same person. And you're not moldable. You're not, well, you were trying to be moldable. They were trying to mold you. When you walk in a room and you're like, oh, I shouldn't talk about this, I shouldn't say this, I shouldn't do that, I should do this instead, and I should do this, when you go into a room and all your movements is already calculated, or you're already stressing about how you're going to walk in, and you're already stressing about what others are going to think, and then that's not a room that you should go into. I'm sorry, that's not a room that you should get into. If you're dreading seeing certain people, that is not a room that you should be going in. And I'm sorry if that's a job, if that's a workplace, please look for better opportunities. I hate when people tell me, I hate hearing things like, getting a job is hard, and this is hard, and leaving is hard, and this is hard. Yeah, it's hard. You believe it's hard. You say it's hard. Every day you say it's hard. Every day you say that moving on is hard. So guess what's going to be hard? Moving on. Okay? You have to fool yourself into breaking those chains in your mind. I never say it's hard to get a job. I don't give a damn if there's a job decrease. If the news is talking about it, a shortage in jobs, I don't care. My mind is going to say, I don't care what I hear. I don't care what I see. I know the right opportunities is there for me. Oh my God, it rhymed. But again, pile number 2. If you have to walk into places and rethink things and think about this and think about how this and that, just don't go in that room. Just don't go in. Don't care about it. I realized when you care is a problem. For some people, because you could care for people that love you. But sometimes when you're surrounded with the wrong things. When you care, it's bad. You get played. And when you don't care, it's still bad. So pick the one that brings you more peace. Hello? But yeah, that's all that I'm getting here. Thank you so much for clicking on this reading. Bye, guys. So for the viewers that picked pile number 3, let's find out what are conversations that your haters are having. And yeah, now is nighttime. If you go back to pile 1 and 2, it was early. I'm a little sick, but anyways, I was channeling some messages on my notebook, okay? So we have here school, outfits, makeup, middle school, poor, made in China, fishing, water cup, office, truck. Any of those words could resonate. Some of you guys could have been poor, or someone that is talking about you that's a hater is going through some poverty. Makeup as well comes up. You could do a lot of makeup. I see heavy blush. Fishing. Somebody's uncle or dad likes to go fishing, or grandpa. You could have had a lot of haters, or you continue to have a lot of haters that go to your school or a field of study. Doesn't matter what kind of field of study it is. Doesn't have to be like, middle school, elementary. But yeah, if any of those words resonate with what's coming, I also heard the numbers 22, 24, 25. So we're going to pick 3 cards to find out what are the conversations that your haters are having, what conversations your haters are having about you. Pile 3. Conversations my pile 3 haters are having about them. We have here the Moon, the Knight of Wands, and the Hierophant. You have a hater saying that you're kissing someone's ass, whether it's like someone in a higher position, a boss, or maybe a family member that is like very helpful or something like that. They're saying that you're taking advantage of some sort of situation. There's a situation right now where you have the upper hand in something, whether it's like a job, a school, whatever. You have the upper hand in something, and people are blaming it on a third party. They're blaming it on someone else. These haters are blaming your success on a lover. They're blaming your success on you kissing ass as well. The Moon, your haters are talking about how they feel like you have something planned, or you have something up your sleeve, but they don't know what it is. And they want to figure out what it is that you are up to, because they almost want to bring you down. So somebody wants to bring your light down at an environment. Yeah, in an environment. So this is not one person in specific. I can literally see like 2 to 3 people here. But you have 2 people that come together. 2 people that come together. Pile 3. And these people are doing whatever is possible to pin you on something. Like, oh my God, I'm getting pile number 2 vibes. But this time, like, your haters are like plotting and planning, literally. plotting and planning. But I don't think that they're getting into any type of conclusion or any type of success in doing that. So right now, what they're doing is assuming that you're up to something and they want to catch you on your tracks or in your tracks, whatever. I always have problems with the on and in. It's just like over. I'm just over it. Anyways, pal number 3, your haters are like slowly giving up on you. And you're probably like, Jay, what the hell do you mean? Like, they're giving up on being your hater. See, being your hater is a part-time job, pal. Pal 3. So, being a hater is a part-time job because you just don't offer anything entertaining for a hater. You're not in drama. You're not in gossip. You're not surrounding yourself by cruel people. Um, you're not loud with your life on social media. You know when to go home. There's just a lot of order when it comes to your energy, pal 3. Order, um, responsibility, discipline, charisma, and again, mindfulness. And this energy is almost like hating on Jesus, okay? And I'm not saying you're perfect, Jesus, but in a way, that's how your energy is coming across, like too pure, right? And this really gets under your haters' skin. This purity, this classiness, you know, it gets under their skin because, like any hater, typical hater will always find something to not like you or just, talk ish about you. But you don't give it. You don't you don't give that at all. You know, so the fact that you don't give nothing to talk about. That's why when I was getting the writings, I was getting makeup, outfit. Your haters can only criticize what you put on, what you do on your face, and like what you like to show, right? So it's nothing that they can pull out of you. A little secret, a little hate train from someone else, okay? Because again, Padre, you have a great reputation. Um, so a lot of your haters have given up, and the ones that are left are the strongest ones, okay? The strongest roaches. They don't they don't go away, right? Yeah, so you have a hater trying to dig in deep to your personal life. I don't This is a specific message for someone. If you work with a relative, watch out with that relative. If you work with a relative, this is a message not for anybody. This is for someone in specific. Watch it with that relative because they might be saying things about your personal life that you don't want others to know. So be very careful about that. And what I'm getting that energy is that they might be innocently saying it. Even if this is in school, work, around other families, your in-laws, whatever. There is someone talking about you. But it's not in a, like, this is not a hater. The hater's getting information from them. But they are innocent. They are innocent. They are talking about innocent things. They don't really think anybody is going to, do harm that, in 5th grade you peed on yourself. They don't think is that big of a deal. The person that they're talking to does. So watch out with that. That's a very specific message for someone. Spirit just told me, let them know, let them know. This somebody here also has a hater, a big time hater. This is a big hater. The energy that I'm getting, like the signs, their name could be Ashley. They could have red hair, or they could have black hair and always wear a middle part. That. It's not me, guys, but there's somebody in your life like that. Okay. This person is your hater with someone else. They're your hater, But what they don't know is that the people that they're actually around is their haters. So there could be like this one person that just loves to hate on you, and then they got this other one person that they talk ish about you too. That person hates them. And if they have a second friend, which because I see like like a trio, they hate them too. Someone here's neighbor is a hater, and they are talking about your fence. I don't know what has to, something about a fence. Something about a fence. Maybe they don't like the size of your fence. Maybe they don't like their size of their fence. Maybe they want to put their fence higher than yours. You have a neighbor. This neighbor in specific, though, they're very miserable. I think they're gonna always find a problem with something. So just don't listen to them. Be like, oh, thank you for that recommendation. Have a great day. Somebody was on the news recently. Somebody here was on the news. Your haters can also be talking about some legal case that's happening here. Whether it's that you had to show up to court for something about yourself or because of a old relationship. So it could be like a child custody here case going on. Your haters are talking about that. Oh, yeah, I wish I could tell some people sometimes, vent to people that love you. Vent to people that love you. But you have to realize the moment you vent, you just called News 12. They're on you. And they're not on you, but, everybody else is on the topic that you just shared. And they're just like spreading it like wildfire. Like, did you hear this? Oh my God. Can you believe that? I see it all the time. Okay, I do it all the time. No, I mean, if somebody ain't tell me specifically, Jaylene, do not tell my business. I might tell my mom. I might tell my sister. But not in an evil, malicious way. You guys get it. Gossip is low vibrational. So, even myself, I trust me, as a Gemini, I have a lot to say about a lot of things. And sometimes I have to hold myself together because I don't want to vibrate at a low frequency because I can't just zip it. But I understand. It's just like, so, like, oh my God, it's just so relieving to gossip. Like, you're just holding all that information in. Anyways, let me get back to the topic because this ain't about me. Now let's get to another card. 3 more cards here. What conversations are my pile number 3's haters having? What conversations are my pile number 3's haters having? What conversations are my pile 3's haters having? So we got 3 cards. Your haters are talking about how somebody left you for dead. We have here the 5 of Pentacles. And I'm not getting finances here. I'm not. Your haters are talking about the treatment that someone had with you. The treatment of someone that was. You guys get it. Like, I'm stumbling across my words, but you guys get what I'm saying. Like, somebody's talking about how somebody else effed you over. Real bad. Oh, man. Regret. Listen, I really feel bad for you, Padre. Because out of all the piles, I really feel like there is a direct link to your haters right now. Wait a minute. No. Wait a minute. No. Pile 2 had a hater that was actually their friend. This pile, your haters are accidentally finding out your business. Who is that coworker that you're venting to? Who the hell are you telling your business to? Make sure you add at the end, hey, I tell you my business because I love you. Don't tell my business. Don't forget to tell that. Because even if you really love and trust someone, they might just not know that they can't say what you're telling them. You know, because I've heard people talk about others and be like, they just got this, and you know, they have to pay a $30,000 fine, and this and the third. And I'm just like in my head, and I know that person will not want you to tell their business right now. But the person that is telling the business, they're not hating. They're legitimately concerned. They're concerned over this $30,000 fine. They just don't know that they just told the whole neighborhood by accident. Because your haters are waiting for the information to roll in. Okay? You got a big hater here. That could be an Aries. I really get an Aries. The number 4 could be significant. And you could be very mature and be the type of person, like, I'm not going to tell my friends not to talk to someone I don't like, whatever. And that's cool for you. You know what? I respect maturity. You know what I mean? I respect that. I respect someone always being the bigger person. But hey, what if your information slips to that person that you no longer are in connection with? And now, they're kicking their feet up and cackling about your business. Now, pile 3, I don't want to be making it all about this person in this situation. So let's go into the next point. We have here the Queen of Swords and the Hangman. Your haters are talking about how you've been a total bitch. You are totally a bitch. They just don't understand why you are so bothered. Okay? You have a hater that is talking about how you're bothered by them. Maybe you don't say good morning back. Maybe you walk away from them when they're looking at you. Whatever it is, pal 3, that the way that you're treating someone here, it's making them talk about you and say that you're ruthless. Okay? When people get you mad, you're ruthless. But, when everything is good, you almost want to kiss someone's ass. But then now, if people side you, you want to be all distant and cold and bitchy, right? Your hater could be someone that you was there for a lot. I heard someone here let a hater move in with them. Pile 3, I really wish to send you a big hug. I'll just give you an internet hug, okay? But this hater is just very funny to me because they're just so involved. They're so involved. And it's like Susan. Also heard the name Katie. Or Lucy. Oh my god, this name is so specific. Luciana. You get what I mean? Like that name. That name is very specific. Listen. Don't at me. Don't at me if these names are coming true. I told y'all. I know what I'm doing. But yeah, your haters is talking about how you really don't really care about them right now. You're really ignoring your haters. But this one in specific, it's like they won't give up. Someone became your hater because you didn't want to talk to them anymore. Any messages? Let me get one more card on conversations my pal 3's exes are having. Conversations my pal 3 exes. Oh my god, exes? I just said exes. Your hater could be talking to your ex. And if you don't know the hater that's talking to your ex, then someone that's with your ex is your hater. Watch the hell out. Watch for that one. They want your life. Oh my God. The new girl syndrome. When, when it's like when a girl, they meet a man, the man has an ex, and the girl wants to turn into the ex. That's what I'm getting here. Anyways. Let's see here. One more card on what conversations are my Polymer 3's haters having? What conversations is my Pal 3's haters having about them? Eight of Swords. Your hater could be talking about a business idea that you had. Maybe you had a business idea, or maybe you wanted to like invest in something, like in some sort of like project, and or a creative project, whatever, and your haters are talking about this. They're almost talking about how they already know that you're gonna give up, so it doesn't really matter. Like they're downing your abilities, they're downing your creativeness or your discipline. They think that whatever you've started or whatever you're planning to do is like it's not gonna work out. Listen, these haters know too much information, Pal 3. Too much. Too much. I really feel like a lot of you guys are super posty on social media. You guys are, for real. And if not, as I said earlier, is a reliable person. They're not doing it on purpose, though. I don't see anybody really close being a hater. You could be a Leo watching this or a Virgo. Any more messages on what conversations that my Polymer 3's haters are having? Yeah. Public eye. They're talking about some sort of recognition that you have going on, whether it's in the workplace, that you're being recognized for something, or you're like being well talked about, or you're being regarded for being someone that is super ambitious, or someone that gets the job done. Okay, so your efforts have been praised. I feel like you, Pal 3, you're always being praised for some reason. So regardless of that, being your hater is exhausting. Imagine hating on someone that's always being praised and cared, and people are defending them all the time. It's sickening. It's annoying. Pal 3, honestly, a lot of people look up to you. The one way to find out if someone is your hater is if you have a fallout with them. You're not the pile to attract mysterious haters. You know your haters. There's nothing else to add on to this. No, for real. So that's all that I'm getting here. Thank you so much for clicking on this reading. Bye, guys.